So our second speaker is Scott Jones, and no, he didn't invent voicemail. Scott Jones is the owner and operator, but he's an awesome guy, of a local travel agency called Easy Travel Pad. A Hoosier native growing up in Terre Haute, Scott attended Indiana State University and began his career path working in the family business that consisted of a Christmas tree farm and manufactured housing sales. He spent many years in manufactured housing and the mortgage business, but was inspired to open a travel agency in the deepest part of the recession of 2008, coming to the realization that things are far less important than experiences, and felt that he could best serve those around him by encouraging people to see their world. Being an avid traveler, he is looking forward to celebrating his 11th anniversary to his wife, Michelle. Please help me welcome Scott to the Spark stage.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back.
Life is short, and it's unpredictable. It's precious, and it's way too short. One of the things that I want to try and get across tonight is that the most important thing to create are memories, lasting memories, for you and for your loved ones. Now, there's 500 people or so in my database, people that I would consider to be clients. And in that, wait a minute, that's McGlovin, that's not it. Time flies. In the database, there's like 500, and last year, sadly, I lost 3 of them. 3 young people were killed out of that 500 last year. One of them was a young man up in South Bend, killed in a workplace accident. It was tragic. His family is still reeling from that. Another one hits really close to home for a lot of people in this room. Horrible tragedy up in Carmel that anybody that knows that family is going to remember that for a long time. The third is a young man here in Indianapolis, and that's what I want to talk about for a minute. Jennifer and Nathan they fell in love, they were engaged to be married when I met them, and I helped them with their honeymoon plans. They went to Jamaica, they had a great time, they came back, they were expecting their first child. It was like, storybook, right? Fairy tale. Until one morning last spring, when anybody who is in Indianapolis probably remembers this image all too well, Nathan was gunned down for no reason on 16th Street. Now, while they were on their honeymoon, they had a photo shoot at the resort. The resort takes photographs and tries to sell them to the people, and what happened was they decided not to buy them. A couple of weeks after Nathan was killed, Jennifer's friend called me and said, can you get those photos? We're 6 months, 8 months removed at this point. And sadly I couldn't. They don't keep those very long. So, some memories went away that could have been lasted forever with those photos. The point that I'm trying to make is that life is really short. We never know when we're going to lose somebody, when we're going to create our last positive memory with somebody. So please take some time and invest in yourselves, in your experiences. Go to Chicago. Go spend the weekend with your family. Go take an old friend to a Pacer game, maybe somebody that you haven't seen for quite some time. Go, maybe take a vacation. Give your spouse this weekend the gift of a vacation. If you give it to them on Valentine's Day, it'll mean so much more. If you take the time to create the memories like this that are unforgettable, your life is just going to be so much more rich. Thanks.
Ah!